Hey everybody, this is Matthew Wood 1337 here, back with my second winning strategy guide for the Toreba Crane game. Just want to go through the games here and let you know how I try to win them. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. Now you'll see with the first claw here, it's a pretty straightforward claw. You never try to pick the object up, ever. Okay, this one obviously you're going to want to go to the far right or left, and you're going to want to use one of the claws to drag the win off the edge, which I'm pretty sure is what I do here. Sorry I haven't watched all these videos necessarily. I'm just doing the voiceover. I'm just getting over a sickness. I wanted to do this a couple weeks ago, but I wasn't feeling very well. So thanks for your patience if you're looking forward to this. Wow, you see there, I almost picked it up, but generally you just wanted to sweep it off the edge and it falls in, no problem. Again, the Toreba is very fun. It can be expensive, but knowing what to do can save you a lot of money if you're into playing online crane games. It's changed a bit from when it used to be. Some people say, if you read the forums or Reddit, they'll say that it's a lot harder than it used to be. I don't know. Seems just as hard to me. Except for maybe the ping pong balls, which they put that little ring in there, which makes it harder. But still. On these ones, I generally don't like to play. I saw that this thing was basically like this. I played it a couple times before. But it looked really strange to me. I haven't seen them in this setup, so I thought I'd give it a try. See if I could just rake it off with one of the claws. I wasn't really sure how it goes. You'll see the bars are wrapped in this grippy rubber, and the package has the plastic around it, which makes it grip the rubber really well. So it's a lot harder to move than you think. Now here I actually hit the bar by accident. I don't think it would have mattered, but maybe it made a difference. I don't know. Like, look at the strength. It actually picked that whole box right up. Usually the claw barely even moves the box at all. But that was a pretty sweet win. Anytime you can get an official Disney licensed product is really cool. I wanted that for my niece. Tinkerbell. Hey, Tink. I don't know. When I was younger, I grew up with Hook. Not a good movie, but I always loved it because my younger brother and sister liked to watch it. So if there was anything even remotely worth watching, that was a kid's show, that was kind of for adults, then you watch it. Here, this is one of these ones where they put the stuffed animal in the corner and with the legs hanging off. So it looks like it's an easy win. Usually it takes forever. But somehow right here, you'll see when I grab it, I think I grabbed the leg by accident. I was going more for the body, but it's really hard to tell with the depth on these. So I'm not sure. Let's see what I did here. Yeah, see? Look at it grab. It never grabs like that. I don't know. Every once in a while they grab. I don't know if it's a setting or they're just different, but yeah, that was a really nice win. Didn't take much either. You can see it was pretty much exactly in the starting position. But for some reason, the claw grabbed the leg really well there. So I was happy with that. It's a really cool Mickey plush, too. It's got this kind of old, rustic style plush, and it's really soft and neat. It's interesting. These things, you want to turn them, and then you want to try to poke them through the bars. You can't pick them up. It never works. Usually they're set across the bars. You want to try to get under there and put them up so they're close and then poke them through. They're small prizes. They're pretty easy to win. I mean, you can get frustrated on these, but generally if you know what you're doing, it's pretty easy to win. The secret to a lot of these is knowing how far the claw opens. So the first time you play any of these machines, watch how far the claw opens, then try to line it up with the top of the claw so that when you move the thing over, you know, okay, I need it here to stab. You want to know where the right or left tine is going to be when it opens. That way you can stab with it. Now these ones, this took a while to work off here. It was pretty annoying. It's a little better than the other box ones like this setup. This is the first time I've actually seen a big plastic thing, but you can see it's got the cellophane tape on it, which makes it stick to the edge. But it was pretty easy to work off, actually. I don't know if this is a new one they're trying. I haven't seen this much. But I haven't played the last couple weeks either. I like to say I've been sick and getting ready for Christmas and work and everything. But yeah, this is pretty straightforward. You just keep trying to lift it up. Make sure you put the claw in that little gap between the two platforms. That's pretty much the only way. The first couple times, you want the right edge of the claw to hit the platform so that the left kind of lifts the edge of it a few times until you work it. If you just go for the grab right away, it'll just lift it up and put it down again and it won't do anything. So you want to work the front left edge and the back right edge to kind of turn it around. I can't even explain it. It's a thing. It's a feel that you get when you play these machines. Ping pong ball ones, love them. This one I got on the 7th play, it looks like. This one, you barely see these anymore. The flat one without the extra ring added to make it difficult. The hardest part of these ones is actually getting a ball. When it only picks up that single ball, a lot of times you put it down and it won't even get a ball. So, but watch, I think the bounce here, I got really lucky. Usually you'd have to play this another 5 or 6 times, to fill up the holes or see how it's going. But these ones you can win on the first one. This is why they won't let you use the free plays on ping pong balls. Because check that out. Whoopsie daisy. Perfect. Just perfect. Love it. And that guy's really cool. It's like this crazy polar bear with a ribbon. I don't know. It's really neat. It's kind of like a stylized polar bear. My cousin was in town. She really loved it. You can see here, red. This is, I think it's Red Riding Hood. It's, I think this is the Starting Life on a New Planet manga. It's really cool. I've got a couple of them I bought at Indigo. I'm going to start reading them. I haven't read them yet, but I got a few of the figures, so I thought I'd check it out. Now, the same with this one. You want to work the front left edge a bit and the back right edge just to turn it and then try to poke it through. If it's a huge box like that, the poke will actually travel a long way. If it's a smaller box, or it's one of those ones that just says get on it, it's one of those small boxes, you can't poke it through at all. You have to just keep trying to rock it off. But since they put the actual prize box in there, it's up high enough that I was able to poke it off there, as you can see. Those are some of my favorite kinds to play, by the way, because you're guaranteed to win. If you work the back right corner, the front left corner, back right, front left, and then you can get it off almost every time. This guy was just cool. He was hanging off here. I moved him a couple times, I think, but I don't know, the shape of it or whatever, I'm not sure. Let's watch what happens here. Oh, I went for the stab. Yeah, there you go. So I moved it a little bit with the claw, but it barely moves. And then look at, you can see the stab almost didn't work. It's like wedged against the claw there. But that guy's really cool. He's got a huge head. He's thin with a tiny body. It's kind of cute. Those ones are pretty standard ones, though. And what you want to do is jump in when you see somebody who already played them a few times and got frustrated, because a lot of times they won't realize that you need to poke it through. They'll just keep trying to grab it with the claw. And what you want to do is switch tactics. If it's not moving much, if it's moving less than an inch, say, you want to poke it through. Now, these ones are a little harder, but I played this machine probably 20, 30 times. I spent too much money on this, but I really wanted a Boo. I have a huge Super Mario that I won at the arcade. I have Toadstools that I won in the arcade. I have Yoshi. I really wanted a Ghost, okay? I wanted a Boo. And so I worked on this one. I got it near the edge, and then I just went for the straight grab, and it just tipped it right. I mean, sometimes you'll do that. It'll pick it up and put it right back down. Sometimes it'll knock it back to the start. But I just got the right grab on that one, which is really great because I was so happy with that. And when anybody comes over and looks at my stuff, they love that too. They're like, oh, it's a Boo. I'm like, yeah, Boo. Boo for my Boo. Here's another one where you got to angle it up right. You want to try to get it standing straight up so that you can pick it up and put it straight down through the hole. It's hard to do. I'd avoid these ones, generally speaking. I think I got really lucky on this. But yeah, so you just want to grab the edge and hopefully tip it through. But it's, even if you do it perfectly, like look at that, it just was perfect. But generally it's not so perfect. Yeah, there's not much I can say on that one. You can obviously see what you want to do there. You want to tip it up and push it through. But anyway, so let's see what the next one is. That's a pretty cool miniature too. It's again, I think it's from the same show. Oh, here's a ping pong ball one. Somebody had played it a bunch. These ones are really hard. They're random. You throw the thing off. A lot of times you throw the ping pong ball and it doesn't even go off the edge, and you're like, what is going on? Now, these ones actually start a lot of times with a bunch of balls in them to start it, because that ring's up high, and it's still hard to get. Like, look at how lucky you got to get. But generally, you want to stage far right and only fling one ball. If you go back and dig out all the balls, they won't roll off the edge. Okay? But if you get back and fling the balls, boom, there you go. I got 2 for 1 there. And it just rolled over and right in. A little lucky, but that's what you got to be in Toreba. You got to get a little lucky. That's why they're Japanese crane games, not North American crane games, which are generally all on a payout structure or skill-based, and they're really hard for the claw to grab whatever you're going for. But generally, I'd avoid these ones unless you see there's already balls in there, because you're going to have to play it 15, 20 times. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please click like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.